Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of April, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General, as always, it will not resonate with every single person tuning in, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below. I'll include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today, and cross-watchers always welcome. So Gemini, let's begin. These are the 3 decks that I'll be using. The Ghostly Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. This middle one here is my self-created deck, the He Said, She Said Oracle. And very specific messages, of course, coming from a masculine energy and a feminine. But if it's reversed for your situation, then you're more than welcome to custom tailor it for how it fits your situation, regardless of gender, and just focus on the messages that are presenting itself through the messages here. And then we'll go ahead and grab a card from the Love Compass Oracle deck. All right, so let's begin, Gemini, and see what comes through here for you for the first half of April. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, in love and life for Gemini. Guided to this one. I don't know what it is, guys. I keep pulling this one, and I've used this deck for personal readings as well. I keep pulling this one. I'm telling you, this is probably the 6th time that I have pulled it today, just today. So there's something about this. So it does say presence. Can you feel my presence with you? And what I get from this, my interpretation of it intuitively, is that 2 people are not together right now. So they're really wanting you to know. It's like, do you still feel me with you even though I'm not with you? There could be a 5D interaction here. There could be telepathic communication. Maybe you do feel their presence even though they're not physically with you. You guys are apart. You're at a distance from one another for whatever reason. This could be you saying this. This could be the person that you're thinking about asking you this question. Can you feel my presence with you? And maybe you can. Okay? Maybe you didn't even have an explanation for what you were feeling. Especially depending, of course, on how long it's been since you have interacted or have even spoken to this person. Okay? So let's grab a card from the He Said, She Said Oracle. This can apply to same-sex relationships as well. So focusing more so on the messages here, okay? All right, Gemini, I'm guided to this one. He said, I knew the first time we met that you and I had this incredible, intense connection. She said, I've known right from the start that you are my soulmate. This could have been a love at first sight type interaction between you and this person, Gemini. An instant attraction, perhaps, that you couldn't even make sense of it the first time. And once you guys got to know each other more, and things just might have escalated rather quickly between the 2 of you. Almost as if you guys had known each other before. You know, possibly even connecting as soulmates in past lives, maybe. That type of connection that you feel with this person. Let's grab your final focus message here from the Love Compass Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. I'm drawn to this one. Laying solid foundations. A new solid foundation is building in your life. Your foundation is being strengthened and balanced for the new coming in. You could be attracting new relationships or strengthening and solidifying the ones you already have. Focus on setting firm foundations of honesty and communication, and address the things that no longer serve you. So in order for you and this person to be able to create this solid foundation, Gemini, I feel it involves effort from both of you, and to be open and honest with one another, better communication perhaps, to be able to restore balance in this connection. Okay, so that's what's coming through so far. Let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to go ahead and use my Silhouettes deck here. So let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. For the first half of April. What else do you need to know here? Melancholy, okay? Sometimes I'm overwhelmed by this blanket of sadness, this emptiness, knowing we're apart, knowing that I'm the reason why. So it depends really, Gemini, on what side of the fence you stand on when it comes to this message. Are you the reason why, or is it the other person that has caused this distance and separation between the two of you? This Wrinkles card right here, it's basically about two people who basically live their life to the fullest, wanting to live your lives together and to grow old together. And it does say a blueprint life leaves us with to remind us that we loved, we learned, we fell, we got up, we failed, we thrived, we laughed and cried. But most importantly, we lived. You know, because that's how life is. Ups, downs, you know, triumphs, as well as defeats. Experiencing all of it together. And now that you guys are not together and you're apart, it makes it very difficult to perhaps envision what the future has in store, since you are apart from somebody that you care for and love so deeply. We've got point of view. You've turned my world upside down. So something, I feel, you guys really impacted each other's lives. You could have turned each other's worlds upside down in a good way, but it could have also been something that happened between the two of you that could have represented that tower moment where everything was just turned upside down. Almost as if the relationship was destroyed because of something difficult that you guys had gone through, whatever that might have been. And therefore, if you did experience that tower moment, if that makes sense to you, Gemini, all the more reason to start building on a much more solid foundation, because that tower comes in and it knocks everything out of the way that wasn't working, that was no longer serving you. And the very last line of this card says, address the things that no longer serve you. And that tower moment might have happened to help you both do this. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Gemini? We do have toxic, poison, know when to walk away. All right. Clearly, we have two people who are not together. There could have been something toxic that was going on. It could have been infidelities. It could have been something else. But whatever it was painful, and it created what I feel is a tower moment, even though we don't have a tower card here. I'm just intuitively picking up off of that. We do have a higher power. Okay. Trusting that what's meant for me will come to me, to deliver me from the impossible to the possible, to find the light in my darkness, to find courage through my fears. And then we have full bloom. Love takes time to develop. It doesn't happen overnight. If nurtured, that love can grow into something beautiful. And I feel there's a chance that you guys can rebuild this solid foundation, as I've mentioned, to let go of whatever wasn't working in the partnership, to let go of any toxicity there, and just allow the universe to bring you guys onto this path if you truly are meant to find your way back to each other, to allow the love between the two of you to grow once again. It can happen. We have landslide here. From that first moment I saw you, I knew my search was over. It's, again, that whole mentality of love at first sight. Remember this message right here. He said, I knew the first time we met that you and I had this incredible, intense connection. She said, I've known right from the start that you are my soulmate. And this landslide card says, from the first moment I saw you, I knew. I knew my search was over. It was all downhill for anyone else who tried to capture my heart, because you already caught it. And we're obviously focusing on two people again who are not together. And For those of you that resonate with this, you might have already moved on to other connections, but there's something very special about this one. But also something very challenging about this one. There's unconditional love coming through also. From the moment my heart knew I loved you, my world stood still. I'm here for you no matter what. No strings attached. Just you, me, and my love for you. My love, which I offer freely, openly, and wholeheartedly, always and forever. And I'm getting here that despite the distance, the time apart, the separation, that the love continues to thrive somehow, which is why we're starting with this very first message. Can you feel my presence with you, even though I'm not physically with you? Can you still feel me in your heart? Can you still feel this unconditional love that I still have for you? And finally, we've got sight. And I've been mentioning, love at first sight. That's what I keep getting here. And this card says sometimes we don't see what we need to see until after it's gone. So there could have also been certain aspects of the connection that needed to be addressed, but you guys didn't address it until afterwards. Coming to that realization after you guys had to detach, after you had to sever ties with each other. So take whatever part of that makes sense, but that is what is coming through here when it comes to these messages so far. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my tarot teacher. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Gemini. All right, let's see what else. Well, we've got the devil energy here, okay? Capricorn specifically for some of you. This is bondage. This is addictive behavior, unhealthy attachment. Somebody could be feeling really depressed right now. Someone who might be feeling trapped in a particular way of thinking or trapped in a situation that they might have gotten themselves in. Okay? If you relate to this for yourself, Gemini, if you feel that you got yourself into something that you knew you shouldn't have gotten yourself into, for some of you that could have been infidelities. For some of you, there were certain actions that you might have taken that created a lot of drama or a lot of tension in a partnership. And what we tend to do when we feel trapped is we want to break free. So did someone break free from you, or did you break free from someone? Look at this next card though. We've got the Lovers card, which of course represents your own Gemini energy. No matter what, Gemini, you love this person. You love them and you desire them. This person is a whole package for you. Like, the love is here, the desire is here, the sexual attraction is here. But you also perhaps had pictured a life with this person long term. But for some reason, whatever this foundation was, it maybe wasn't stable. Could have been unstable, whatever that instability was. Because I do feel there could have been a tower moment that came down and leveled things out that wasn't meant to stick around, So when it comes to this Lovers card, there's a choice. There is the decision that falls on you. Because this is your own card right here. So if you want this person back in your life, and if it is you asking this question, can you feel my presence with you? Then it might actually fall in your lap to be able to create movement to bring this back together somehow and to help build a much more solid foundation for the two of you. Because there clearly is a very strong soul connection that I'm picking up here. And then you've got the Sun. Beautiful progression. So we're starting off with the devil energy, but it's progressing towards the energy of the Sun. So you're going from a darker place, heading towards this illuminated path that the sun is offering that could lead you towards the ultimate happiness when it comes to this connection, when it comes to your life overall, not just your love life, because this is very successful and that can apply to every aspect of your life. Your love life, yes, but this is a love and life reading. That can pertain to your career, your money matters, your finances, your relationship with your friends, your work relationships, your health, personal goals, personal dreams that you have in mind, and of course, your romantic partnerships. All of those things wrapped up into this energy of the sun is very positive, can bring you fulfillment, joy, unions, marriage, commitment, if that's what you're looking for. We've got the Strength card. So for some of you, maybe your person could be a Leo. You might have Leo in your chart yourself. So tapping into bravery and having the courage to perhaps do the right thing. Tapping into your inner strength, especially when you're feeling weak. This is also a card of patience, to not do anything hasty. Maybe spend a little bit more time to really think things through this time. And in addition to the Tower, the Strength card is one of those cards where I feel it really is a blessing in disguise somehow, why you're going through what it is that you're going through. And sometimes you need to take a step back from what you're experiencing to see the overall big picture as to what that experience is trying to teach you, whatever lesson is attached to that. And then we've got the Page of Cups right here. So for some of you guys, your person could be a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This represents a sensitive lover, someone who's curious, creative opportunities, a happy surprise. All of these things could be coming in for you, Gemini. This could also represent romantic proposals, engagements, marriage. That tied in with the sun, it looks really positive as far as a happier outcome for you. Absolutely. So be mindful of the choices and the options and decisions that you make, because again, the Lovers card is all about choices and decisions, certainly when it comes to love and romance, okay? So there were perhaps choices that you had made in the past that were not good ones. And hopefully you've learned from the past and what hasn't worked for you and what might have brought the Tower down. And so here you are, being given more choices, more options, and a decision to make about what life will be presenting to you. So you got to be wise about those choices this time. Okay, so you got the sun right there. This can all still work itself out. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Thinking Man Oracle, the Volume 2 deck. So focusing on the Divine Masculine here. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine at this point in time? For Gemini, please. From the masculine to the feminine. I've always been really good at not catching feelings. Then you had to come in and make me fall in love with you. Damn. You know, so maybe this masculine wasn't looking for anything serious. Maybe they just wanted to casually date. Or, again, not really getting into anything where commitment was even a part of the equation. But they definitely caught some feelings here. And those feelings turned into an intense type of love. Give me another chance to prove to you that I'm not the same man who hurt you. Our love is surely worth another try. You see? So we've got a masculine here who wants to try again. You can't delete me from your heart's hard drive. Your memories, your heart. Despite everything that's happened here that brought you guys in separation, feminines, you can't delete this particular masculine from your heart. What else, please, for the masculine, for Gemini? This could apply to some of you, okay? I'm dealing with inner demons that are overwhelming me right now. I cannot be the person you need me to be. I'm sorry. And that's okay. Because for some of you, your masculine is here in this devil energy. And if that is the case, you're just going to have to give them some time to be able to work through that. Because I feel that that might just be a temporary thing. That they still have so much desire to bring this back together that they'll find a way to overcome those things. Let's grab one more message from the masculine here. So that could be the blessing in disguise that I was picking up from. Just having patience until your masculine is able to deal with those inner demons. They could have had issues before you guys even got involved. Whoops. Okay, 2 messages. I care more than you will ever know. Our soul connection scares me. I've never felt these intense emotions in my heart space before. I'm not sure I'm ready. Okay, so that is presenting itself a bit here. That we might have a masculine for some of you. They're just not ready to be able to take action right now. And again, that could be part of the reason why they're feeling stuck in this energy of the devil. And so allow them to figure that out for themselves, feminines. That's not something that you can really help them with. They need to be able to process that on their own. But look at this bottom of the deck. Okay? I love you. They definitely love you. But for some of you, you're dealing with a masculine who's got stuff that they need to figure out in the meantime. And there are those of you who have a masculine that they can't deny the love. It's right there. They care more than you will ever realize, and they want another chance to be able to prove to you that they have so much love for you. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some messages here for the feminine. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Woman's Intuition Oracle deck. For the feminine, angels and spirit guides, please. For Gemini. All right, feminines, what do you want to convey here in this reading for your masculine? You and me, we're not perfect, but we're perfect together. Okay? I remember every word you've ever said to me, the beautiful ones and the ones that cut me like a knife. So you guys could have had some very painful conversations that contributed to why things went south for some of you. Look at this. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew my search was over. I knew the first time we met that you and I had this incredible, intense connection. You guys, it was like love at first sight for both of you. We've got this coming through. Wasn't there another card that said that? Yep, here it is. Okay, so remember the landslide card, and it does say from that first moment I saw you, I knew my search was over. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew my search was over. This is coming from both of you. You're both feeling the same way. You're mirroring each other, which is very twin flame in energy. Wow. We have hey handsome. Okay, you find your masculine to be very captivating and attractive and handsome. This next message is interesting. Your side of the bed needs wrinkles. Come home. Hold on a minute. What is this? Wrinkles. Okay? So there's references here tied into, first of all, wanting to grow old together, the passage of time, just being able to live your lives together for years on end until forever. And there could be, for some of you, that maybe you guys live together, you shared a home together, and you just want your masculine back. You're missing them creating those wrinkles on their side of the bed. Interesting message. And bottom of the deck, you take my breath away even from afar. Can you feel my presence with you? Yes. I would have to say yes on that one. Oh my goodness. All right. So take whatever part of this reading has been making sense for you. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here, Gemini, with some final guidance from your guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, wrapping up this reading. Love and life for the first half of April. We've got expression, and the bottom of the deck is star, okay? Expression. Express how you feel, clearly, lovingly, and honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. And I really feel, Gemini, it comes down to the two of you being able to have that conversation addressing anything and everything to bring about this healing fully, 100%, so you guys can finally dedicate time to rebuilding the foundation in your partnership. And then you have the star, which, of course, the star in tarot is beautiful. It's about hope, having faith that things can still ultimately work itself out, wish fulfillment, rejuvenation, bringing something back to life, you know? So this card says, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. And what else is being illuminated here when it comes to your love is the sun. So you've got references to the star as well as the sun, helping you and your person to find your way back to each other. You're being presented with that illuminated path. So what once could have been in the dark, you now have the sun, you now have the star guiding you guys back home, back into each other's arms, back into each other's lives, back into each other's hearts. That's what's coming through here today. All right. So that's what I'm going to leave here, Gemini. Hopefully whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out on this journey for the first half of April and onward, because sometimes, you know, it goes way beyond the time frame that I'm focused on. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.